Okay, we're recording. Alright, this is Joe for Joe's Plumbing, Drain, and Sewer Service. I'm at 825, what was this street name? Cumberland, in the Lime area of South St. Louis County. I'm here to do a video inspection of the sanitary line for the purposes of a home sale. We have started at the 6-inch PVC T cleanout in the front yard and worked our way back to the base of the stack in the basement. We're now going to record and show you the line on the way out. I have a sink running to show water flow, and we'll start pulling the line back out. Well, one note of interest right here at the sweep where it comes down, we've got a little rust bump built up right there, as you can see. So that's cutting down on some of the flow, and it is a spot where things could hang up. Okay, and it's an old cast iron line, so it's rough and bumpy. I mean, they all get rusty, but this has got a good amount in it, but it's still, I get the full-size camera head through it. On the way in, I didn't really notice any cracks or anything like that, any breaks. We were able to get all the way in unimpeded. And this is a 4-inch cast iron pipe, and as you see when we get to the transition, it's connected with a rubber Fernco boot to go from 4 to 6-inch pipe. And the actual transition is a smooth one. We were able to go right in. And outside, once we get outside the house, it is all 6-inch Schedule 40 PVC, at least all the way to this T in the front yard. And when we go out towards the main, we'll find out about that. Here will be the transition. There you see the rubber Fernco and then the white pipe. Alright, now we're going to pull back here. The rest of this is all new. It's all white. It's all very few joints in the middle, and it is flowing just fine. The water's not holding up high. So the line's open and running to here. Once we get back out to this T, we'll turn the camera around, which we'll do right now, and we'll go out the other direction.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm heading towards the street. Okay, we got plastic here for a few feet, and now you're going to see it's going to go back to the original clay tile. So you've got about an 8-foot section or so of PVC going out, then it changes back to the original clay tile, and we'll head out towards the main now. There's a little offset at this joint, but these pipes are different thicknesses. The PVC is much thinner than the clay tile, so you see a little bit of the clay tile sticking up there, and that's just a little offset. As you see, it went right over it. Now we got a little roots there on the side, a little side root on the next joint there. We're probably not even to the sidewalk yet. And we've got some intrusions here just hanging down. They may have been cleaned and cut because they're pretty far back and not much there. Now these are spider webs that we're going through now. The others were roots. I think you can tell the difference. You can see when I push through them. Of course, they stick to my camera head. Now here's what you see a joint. You see these every 2 feet. And there's a little more spider web there. There's one, and then I go 2 feet, and there's one, and that's how long the clay tile pipes are. Little bit of root intrusion on the side here, not much at all. Nowhere near where it'll cause any blockage yet. Of course, trees grow, and roots grow back in when they get cut out. Whoa. I think we dropped into the main. Yep. Yeah, we're in the main. Okay, so from the T-clean out to the street, we got 8 foot of PVC, followed by the original clay tile, a few very minor offsets, and a couple of root intrusions. I can't tell if they've recently been cut out or if they're just now getting in. My guess is they've been cut out not too long ago. Either that or just very slow growing because they're trimmed all the way back to the edge of the pipe. Looks like about as good as you could do with the cable. So I don't think running a cable would help right now. They'd have to wait till it built up more roots to do any good. Anyway, there's just a couple of small root intrusions, no major offsets, no bellies in the line at all, and no breaks. So we're going to start pulling back out now. Keep that from rolling down the hill. Yes. Okay, and there's the connection to the main. That's the Y right there.
It's about 40 feet from here, is that what it is?
From the reel. And it's like 35 now. I've been pulling back for a while. Oh, there you go. Okay, what happened? And the joints all look pretty good, especially for this age of home. Usually they're all offset by now.
I think they probably did the root thing when they replaced that little pipe there.
Okay.
That would make
sense, yes. See, there's a little there. That was the worst one right there, where it's just a little bit, it's like right there. And that's coming out the side. That's hard as heck to get with the cutter. Now we're back to the PVC. Okay, now we're up and out of the T.
So is there any chemical or anything that maybe somebody can run down the pipe to kill the roots?
There is, but they still will grow back. I mean, you can kill them off up to the edge of the pipe, but when the tree grows, the roots grow. Now, the only ones that work at all are the ones that have a foaming agent in it, because as you see, the roots grow from the top down. So if you put any of the calcium chloride or sodium, any of that in, you stick it in the pipe, you run the water, it runs along the bottom of the pipe, it goes out to the sewer, there goes your money. Doesn't do nothing. But the other kind that's foam, there's one called Root X, R-O